Hello everyone! Welcome to another day of Facebook Lives to give you some tips and tricks to help you on your canoeing journey. Today I'm going to talk to you about something very important, which is TAQSIIM. So I'm very excited about today's video, but before I'm going to dive into the nitty-gritty of the goodies, I'm going to share this video into my free group Learn Canoeing Online. Canoeing is Q-A-N-U-N. I'm gonna share it there. Meanwhile, say hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from, and if you're watching the replay, comment #replay. Here we go. I think I found it. Okay, excellent. I'm sharing it to my group, and I can see people coming in. Hello. Slow in here. Hi, hello. Okay, so do you know what a TAQSIIM is? A TAQSIIM is the beautiful art of improvisation. Well, that's one word for it. Here we go. Learn Canoeing Online. Excellent, done. Okay, so if you have been told that you are to become a canoe player, then you must have been told that you need to know how to improvise. And in fact, you're not considered to be a musician unless if you know how to improvise. And this is something that I have been told myself. And actually, I felt really bad about it, and I really struggled with it a lot when I was in the beginning of my canoeing journey, simply because there is no clear structure that explains how to do it, you know? I have been told over and over that you either have it or not, and if not, good luck. And as you can know, I am quite obsessed about distilling these complex concepts of Arabic music into simple step-by-step processes that anyone can follow. So, to dive in. So one of the secrets that you need to know about the art of TAQSIIM is that it has a fixed structure. And this might be shocking to many people. You're going to tell me, what? This is like the time where you let your imagination flow and there shouldn't be any structure anywhere. You should just, express your creativity freely without any constructs. True, but Arabic music has a lot of it's like traditions, there's no hidden algorithm. It's just the way it has been done for hundreds of years, and the TAQSIIM is one of them. So the way I love to think about it is that it's the art of musical storytelling. And if you want to break down the structure of any story, a story has 3 parts, yeah? So it has a beginning, an opening. It has, we have a professor of literature here. Hi, Rania. Welcome, Muhannad. Welcome, Suhad. So you have the beginning, the opening. You have the middle part, and you have the ending, right? So, and you'll be surprised how much of that is actually very fixed, yeah? And let me tell you how it works. For the first part of the TAQSIIM, this is fixed. No, you just need to pick from a number of idiomatic phrases. So say if you are doing a TAQSIIM rast, you would start it like this. And what makes this unique, it's actually the same phrase that everyone around the world uses, but what makes this unique is your unique touch. So I like to think of it as once upon a time, there was, this is like the comforting familiar. where like us, I mean, I'm just taking this as an example, like go cocoon in front of the fire and listen to the to this very lovely opening, Once Upon a Time. And this comfort and this sense of you know, expectation, because you know what's gonna happen, is super, super, super important and super powerful in delivering an authentic TAQSIIM that your audience will feel, ah, she did it, or he did it, and it was quite compelling. So the opening is where you basically use the idiomatic phrases, which you can count on your hand, there are not many, and put your own twist to it. So that's one, right? This is fixed. It's absolutely, absolutely, absolutely fixed. Number two is the middle section of the TAQSIIM. And this is where the fun begins. Here, you know, if you go into the art of storytelling, you're gonna have a peak, you're gonna have conflict, you're gonna have drama, you're gonna have different heights the story needs to escalate. And oh, Rania says, how lovely to hear music explained in this accessible day, Maya, and you're playing so beautiful and evocative. I'm now going to hear a story in every musical phrase. I love that. Thank you. I love that. I absolutely love that. So, okay. So going back to the central part of our TAQSIIM, which is the biggest part, yeah? The first part is actually quite short. Now the middle part is where we basically create that sense of, you know, escalation. It's like a wave, building up and building up and building up and building up. And the way you do that is with modulations. Modulations in the middle part of a TAQSIIM is not optional. You must modulate if you want to deliver a compelling TAQSIIM. Okay, so for instance, I am gonna continue. I was doing I've done the opening of TAQSIIM Rast, so I can do something like that. Something like that, or even I can go more. And then, so this is the middle section. What marks the end of the middle section is the going back, the heading back towards the original maqam. And then I can, and always do that within pauses. The pause in a TAQSIIM is extremely important because you need to allow time to digest, for the listener to digest whatever you just said. Otherwise you're going to be like, what? So in between every modulation, space, silence. It's part of the music. That's a secret between us. Okay, and say I'm heading towards the end of the TAQSIIM. I'm just, I don't know, I'm saying now I'm going back, and then the very end of the TAQSIIM is where we go back to the comforting familiar. And that is equivalent to, and that is the end of the story. And again, this is fixed. This is absolutely, absolutely fixed. So it might sound something like this. So I didn't invent this. I heard it through many hundreds and thousands of qanun players and oud players and all performers of Arabic music who all use the same idiomatic phrases but with a twist. So I hope that makes sense. let me know in the comments how that sits with you. Cool. So again, if you want more goodness and more tips about playing qanun and mastering the beautiful art of Arabic music, then go to qanunSecrets.com/little black book. It has a whole section on TAQSIIM and much more. So you can download that resource at that link, and I'll leave that link below and after this live. So again, to recap, the secret to delivering, one of the many secrets, obviously we can spend days talking about this, but one of the very secrets about initially understanding the art of TAQSIIM is think of it as a musical story. It has a beginning, and it must start with the idiomatic phrases, which are equivalent to once upon a time. And then you have the middle section where you have different heights. You have drama, you have peaks, and that is performed by modulations. And then you have the ending where you know, the storyteller will say, and this is the end of the story. Tute tute خلصت الحتوتة, as we say in Syria. And that is basically another return to the familiar. So it is fixed, modulation, which is the biggest section, and then going back to the fixed idiomatic phrases, which you will color in your own unique style. So let me know if that was helpful. I hope it was. And yeah, so tomorrow I'll be going live again at 4 p.m. BST, British Summer Time, to allow more time for my friends in the US to come and join us. So I'm sending you lots of love. Have a beautiful beautiful afternoon, morning, whatever you are. Oh, Rania, your soul is made of music. Enjoy your wonderful, beautiful keeper of music. Thank you. An exceptional teacher. Oh, I'm hearing this from an exceptional teacher. That means a lot. Thank you so much. Hi, Lemise. Thank you so much for joining. I'm sorry you popped in late, so go back to the beginning. So I'll see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. BST, and I'm sending you lots of love.